Hello, it's Classy here, back with another Tribes video, and today I'm going to be showcasing the new SR Revenge Sasuke from the Faded Brothers banner. And right away I'm going to review his two arts. So for his 3-star art, I really like this one. I think it's one of the better 3-star arts that's been put into the game. And similar to my Itachi review video from earlier, I think that Bandai has put extra work into these two characters, both for their animations and arts. And that's because they're both fan favorite characters. This 5-star art, I like the detail they put into his curse mark and his Chidori, which has different colors of lightning, which looks really nice. And we're quickly going to look at the special ninjutsu animation also. So yeah, I like how they added him transforming into his curse mark form before he does the dragon fire. I think the fire itself is pretty detailed and looks nice. Now I'm going to take a look at his stats. So right away, he's a A unit, and for his vitality, he has initial chakra plus 5,000, which is pretty good for a unit. And I definitely recommend getting it up max level so you can jutsu more often. And speaking of jutsu, his first jutsu is the Dragon Flame jutsu. Deals 100% plus 260% extra damage to one enemy. And again, I mentioned power creep in my last videos, and this is just another unit that is much stronger than the ones in the past, just because he has the power creep damage. And in the past, units would usually do 100% plus around 150% damage single target, and he does 100% plus 260%. So this is a very big increase in damage, and it already makes him a very good nuker. Besides that, he can burn the target and lower their damage increase rate and damage reduction rate for the rest of the battle. So this is a pretty strong thief buff, also in the event that he doesn't finish off the enemy. For his second skill, he does 100% plus 28% damage and boosts his own damage increase rate by 7%. So this is a pretty good skill because his main role on the team is to be nuking, so if he keeps boosting his own damage, there'll be a better chance of him one-shotting an enemy. His fourth skill makes him a revenge unit because he increases his own chakra by 2800 at the start of a turn and boosts his attack by 9% at the start of any turn after one of his allies has been defeated. So as with all revenge units, the goal is you want to be protecting them as long as you can, and once one of your allies dies, then they'll be hitting extra hard. And the fact that he increases his own chakra as well as his attack makes him very strong as a revenge unit because he can keep jutsuing. And also combine this with his initial vitality, and he'll be jutsuing very often. So overall, he's already a very good unit for beginners, especially because he'll be likely to one-shot enemies and he'll be using his jutsu often. But for veteran players, he's also very good. He can replace some of the old single target units, and his kit overall makes him a high damage dealer that is viable for any team. So now I'm going to be showcasing the strongest SR Sasuke in our server. Yeah, so my alliance mate, his name is Upsetty, and he has the strongest SR Sasuke in our server right now. This power doesn't really reflect the true power, as you can remember from my video about power rankings. So his Sasuke It's around 45k power right now, and he sent me arena clips to review, so we'll jump right into those. Okay, so we're here with the first arena battle clip sent to me by Upsetty, so big shout out to him. As you can see, he has his SR Revenge Sasuke in the middle, supported by the tank Heavy and also Kieran for attack support. So let's see how much damage the SR Sasuke can do. And he doesn't have his jutsu ready on turn 1 right now. So you saw that damage number right there was 109k on a regular attack with no crit, so that's pretty good for a single target. Now I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. And you can see that Yamato just died in that last battle, so the SR Sasuke will proc his 4th skill, which increases his damage and his own chakra. So right away he's already getting value from one of his allies dying. Alright, now he's back in rotation with full chakra. So let's see how much damage he can do with his new single target jutsu. Kieran's gonna lower their defense. $360k on a single target crit, which is pretty good overall, so definitely a high damage number, and on a Revenge Units kit. Alright, so you can see that Berserk Naruto also died in the last rotation, so SR Revenge Sasuke gets his 4th skill procced again, which increases his chakra and his damage once again. And it's unfortunate that he doesn't have his full bar, so we'll have to go to the next battle. So now we're here on the 2nd clip, and let's see how much work the SR Sasuke can do. Okay, so at that time he did not hit that hard on his single target, so we'll have to come back into his jutsu. Also, I should have mentioned earlier that when Kakashi died, his 4th skill procced, so that increased his chakra and his damage increase rate. So now he's going to do a single target jutsu. We'll see how much he can do this time. Yeah, so 370k, which is even better than the last attack. And he doesn't have type damage up because Kakashi is also a unit, and he also crit. So overall, again, a really strong jutsu that can usually one-shot somebody. Okay, so he's not going to jutsu right now, but he's going to have a single attack. 128k, pretty good. I was able to finish off Kakuzu. Okay, so now he's going to jutsu, and we'll see how much damage he can do. Oh, that was a good Kirin attack. And I believe this time he's going to hit a D unit, which is type damage down. 362k, which is basically just as good as the last two clips I was showing, and this time it's type damage down with another crit. So he did a lot of work there. He was able to take out their tank with one hit, and that should make the rest of this battle a win. So overall, a really good addition to our team. If you're looking for a nuker, he can replace a lot of the older nukers, and you can even replace UR ones. So make sure to put him in a cell where he can get some defense support and some attack support, so that way he'll be hitting hard and he'll be able to survive and boost himself when one of the allies dies. So that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed.